Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm FlipArtz. We're back here on Fortnite taking a look at your new missions and challenges here added to the game, which is going to be called hide and seek missions, obviously here for Fortnite Season 11 or Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 1. And of course, as you guys know by now, if you guys are a regular here on the channel watching these videos that I make every single week for you guys, talking about all of your different challenges and everything like that, you guys do know you guys are going to be getting 10 challenges to complete, and when you guys complete any of the 8 missions or challenges here, you guys will be rewarded with a background loading screen image, and inside of that is going to be a hidden letter that you guys need to go find. And of course, that will also give you guys an 11th mission here for the hide and seek missions that is going to be added here, so giving you guys 11 missions or challenges in total. And so as usual, just before we get into all of your 10 and or 11 missions for your hide and seek missions here for today's video, I just want to let you guys know that of course, if you guys do support me over here on the channel, if you guys appreciate the content that I do over here, then you guys have many different ways and options you guys can actually support me over here on the channel, as well as just supporting me in general as well. So obviously, one of the first ways you guys can support me is by subscribing here on the channel and also turning on notifications. That way you guys don't miss out when I upload a video or stream here on the channel, as well as you guys can also follow me over on Twitter, as I do tweet out when a new video goes live as well. And if you guys enjoy watching me play live, being able to play with you guys in games and all that good stuff, then you guys are definitely going to want to go and drop a follow for me over on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/FlipArtzLive. All of my social media links will be down in the description below. And of course, if you guys want to take that a step further as well, you guys can also use my supported creator code over in the item shop for Fortnite, which is creator code FlipArtz, FLIPARTZ. If you guys do end up using my code over in the item shop and you guys take a screenshot of you guys purchasing something with my code, or taking a video of you guys using something with my code, I will like it, I will retweet it, as well as I will feature it over on my Instagram story as well, to give you guys an awesome shout out for helping me out and supporting me again over here on the channel, as well as supporting me overall. But again, everything you guys are going to need to know about is going to be down in the description below, so go and check it out. My supported creator code is down there, all social media links, everything you need to know will be down there in the description for you guys to go ahead, drop that follow, that sub, and all that good stuff. But with that said, let's get into today's video. Let's get into all 10 and or 11 of your missions and challenges here for your hide and seek mission. So starting off for our very first mission here, it's going to be to land at Frenzy Farm, Slurpy Swamp, and Sweaty Sands. And obviously, to complete this challenge, you have to land at each of these 3 different name locations, and most likely you're going to have to do this in different matches. So again, pretty straightforward. You just have to land over at Frenzy Farm, Slurpy Swamp, and Sweaty Sands, and you guys are going to be good to go with this mission. Now coming in for our second mission here, it's going to be to harvest 500 wood, 400 stone, and 300 metal. And to complete this challenge, obviously you just have to go and harvest each amount for the different types of material here, the wood, the stone, and the metal. A pretty straightforward challenge here, nothing that I really need to go and explain for, but obviously there are different parts of the map that will give you guys more kind of material for harvesting them than other ones in the game. Now moving on to our third mission here, it's going to be to get eliminations at Frenzy Farm or Sweaty Sands. And to complete this mission, you have to get 3 eliminations to complete this mission. So obviously a very straightforward challenge here, get 3 eliminations at Frenzy Farm or Sweaty Sands, or a mix of both. You also don't have to do this in a single match, so that's going to be something pretty easy for you guys, something that's going to be good to go, as well as obviously you guys do have the option to go play this in Team Rumble to make it easier, as well as making this a party assisted mission so that you guys can get your friends to help you guys out with getting these eliminations. Now moving on to our fourth mission here, it's going to be to search for chests at Pleasant Park or Lazy Lake. And to complete this mission, you have to search for 7 chests at either of these 2 different locations, Pleasant Park or Lazy Lake. So again, that's pretty self-explanatory. Now moving on to our 5th mission here, it's going to be to consume foraged items. And to complete this mission, you have to consume 10 foraged items, and essentially what those are the items that you can find when you either break a tree down or something that would already be on the ground, such as a blue mushroom that you would most likely be able to find somewhere in the Weeping Woods area or the Slurpy Swamps area, as well as you guys can find yourself coconuts by sometimes either being already on the ground, or if you guys break certain trees, they will also break down the actual coconuts so that you guys can consume them, as well as the same thing applies for apples as well. Sometimes you'll already find some on the ground, and sometimes you're gonna have to go and knock some trees out and they will drop some apples for you as well. Now moving on to our 6th mission here, it's going to be to deal damage to your opponent with pickaxes. And to complete this challenge, you have to deal 100 points worth of damage to your opponent with a pickaxe. So honestly, there are many different ways to get this challenge completed. Also, again, you do have the option to make this a party assisted challenge, but one of the ways that you guys can get your damage done for your opponents here with a pickaxe is obviously you guys can be that person where when you guys are dropping into a certain area, you see someone that's going to be landing on a roof to perhaps be trying to go for a chest or something like that, but of course they have to go and break down into the actual roof to get to the chest. You could be that person by, instead of actually going for a weapon and actually going for the chest as well, you could actually just start pickaxing them as they're trying to go and break the roof open, get some damage done that way, and you know, maybe you do end up getting the weapon, maybe you don't. Either way, you do still get some damage done that way as well. The way that I would highly suggest you guys go about this is playing in duo or in squad, and if you guys do manage to find somebody who is down, you guys can actually still go ahead and deal damage with your pickaxe, and this will actually still count towards the mission. Now moving on to our 7th mission here, it's going to be to hit 5 consecutive weak points while harvesting materials, and obviously to complete this challenge you just have to go and hit those 5 consecutive weak points while harvesting any type of material. So if you guys are not new to Fortnite and this might be your newest season actually playing in Fortnite, obviously as you guys are hitting certain materials, whether it's a tree, a wall, a building, whatever it is, you guys are going to be able to see those blue circles that do pop up when you guys hit them. Those are actually the weak points that you need to hit. And something that you do need to keep in mind for this mission here is that when it comes to this mission for hitting 5 consecutive weak points, you're not going to be able to go and actually hit every kind of thing on the map, whether it's a tree or a wall or something like that, for 5 consecutive weak points hits, as everything does have a certain amount of HP. So if you guys want to make it easier on yourself, I highly suggest that you guys go and look for something made of metal, as usually metal containers or shipping containers and things like that usually have a lot more HP to them, which means when you guys actually hit these 5 consecutive weak points, it's still going to be a lot more work to actually get it done, to actually getting this one completed, versus going for something like a small or skinny tree or a small rock or something like that, where you could probably break it within 2 to 3 hits. So even with that, you know, when you do hit consecutive weak points, it does actually lower the amount of HP quite drastically versus not hitting the weak points at all. So it's something that you need to be aware of. So again, when you guys are doing this, look for some metal shipping containers, something like that. Look for a giant tree, look for a really big rock formation, something like that, so that you guys can actually get all 5 of the consecutive weak points when you guys are doing this mission. Now moving on to our 8th mission here, it's going to be to hit your headshots, and to complete this mission you need to hit 10 headshots. Now that doesn't mean that you need to get these 10 headshots as eliminations or anything like that. It just means that you need to hit somebody in the head 10 times and you're pretty much going to be good to go. I think there might be a little bit of a glitch where if you guys are actually on the starting island or the pre-lobby before you guys actually get sent off into the battle bus onto the main Fortnite map, where if you guys are on that pre-game island or that pre-lobby or anything that you guys want to call it, when you guys pick up a weapon and you guys just see people kind of standing around, running around, if you guys do end up picking a weapon up, you guys can actually use that weapon that's going to be there that they usually just have on the floor. You guys can actually pick up those weapons and then start shooting at your opponents that are in the lobby with you, obviously shooting them in the head, and this actually might still count towards the mission. Now moving into our 9th mission here, it's going to be to visit landmarks in a single match, and to complete this mission you have to visit 5 different landmarks in a single match. And so as it said here in the mission, you have to do this in a single match. It's really nothing too difficult. However, you're going to have to try to remember exactly where all the different landmarks are, and it's going to be something that you're going to need to go to throughout the match. Of course, something that you're going to want to try to go to. It might help out if you guys try to go pretty much the other end of where your battle bus is going to be taking you. So for example, if you guys are going to be all the way at the top of the north of the map and then the battle bus is going all the way down towards the Misty Meadow area, you guys are going to want to go all the way down to that Misty Meadow area, and hopefully for whatever kind of storm circle you guys are going to be getting, it's going to be a little bit further away from you, that you're going to have to go and travel through different locations, hopefully hitting different landmarks along the way to help you guys out with this mission. And then finally, moving into our 10th mission here, it's going to be to get eliminations in different matches, and to complete this mission you have to get 1 elimination in 5 different matches. And so like I mentioned earlier in the video, when you guys complete any of your 8 out of the 10 missions that are available here for your hide and seek missions, you guys will be rewarded with a loading screen background, which is going to look like this, as you guys can see on screen here. And along with that, you guys are going to be unlocking an 11th mission that you guys can complete as well, which is going to be to search the hidden eye found in the hide and seek loading screen. And so if you guys weren't able to guess exactly which location this is going to be able to be found in, this is actually going to be in the big red barn over in the Frenzy Farm area. And so as I go ahead and zoom in on the letter I here, you're going to be able to see it's actually at the top of the barn here near the barn window here in the red barn over in Frenzy Farm. So as we go into the gameplay here, you're going to be able to see that I'm going to land over into the red barn here in Frenzy Farm area, going through the main entrance that we were able to see there in the actual image itself, going up the stairs, going up another flight of stairs here, and then going to match up what we saw from the actual image here. And as you guys can see, this here is where the letter I is going to be floating for you guys to go and interact with to pick up. And if you guys don't believe me, in the actual image you're going to be able to see there's kind of like a mini windmill type of thing in the background, kind of all the way near the back behind all the, you know, different skins and workers and stuff like that that are looking for our characters in the hide and seek image. Outside of the same barn window here in the gameplay, you're going to be able to see that I actually look out there and it actually shows the same kind of little windmill thing that's all the way in the background. So this is going to be the area that you guys are going to be able to find the letter I that you need to search for to ultimately complete your final mission. And so there you guys have it. That is all 11 of the missions you guys need to know about here for your hide and seek missions. Of course, if you guys are slacking behind on any of your previous missions, I do have all of those video guides here on the channel to help you guys out. So again, if you guys are struggling with any other kind of missions, needing to find out where you guys need to go, you guys can go ahead and check out those videos. They are here on the channel. And if you guys are just struggling with certain challenges as well, you guys need some help with completing certain things like getting eliminations and whatnot, you guys can actually join my Discord, which is going to be linked down in the description below. You guys can join the Discord and ask anybody from my awesome community here to help you guys out with your missions. We do have a couple of awesome people here that have been helping other people out with their missions, so props to them, as well as if you guys want some extra help as well, you guys can actually join me when I am doing my live streams, telling me that you guys are from my YouTube channel, from my videos and all that stuff, and then I will go ahead and help you guys out while I am live streaming again, and that's going to be over on Twitch at twitch.tv/FlipArtz and again, the link will be down in the description below. And so with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video, remember to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications here on the channel by hitting that bell icon next to the subscribe button. Also follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with everything going on regarding my videos, my channel, my streams, and myself. Thank you guys again for watching. Catch you on the flip side. Arts out.